Beautiful night out there. Open up the windows, let in some fresh air, give the AC a break because you're certainly going to need it later this week. Beginning on Thursday, we see moderate impacts from the heat risk locally. And what this is a map that shows, the conditions and the impacts to you if you'll be spending time outdoors, doing strenuous things outside. By Friday, the heat risk impact gets turned up to major. And Friday is when we expect both the combination of heat and humidity to peak, making it feel like it's in the upper 90s or even low hundreds out there. This is 2 p.m. on Friday afternoon on First Alert Futurecast. So certainly feeling much hotter out there as we get into the end of the week. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are all First Alert weather days as the heat index values will be up between 95 and 100. So this will affect outdoor plans, and it brings heat-related illness back into discussion too. And there is a chance that as we get into Friday, we could have some air quality issues to contend with. We'll be watching for that very closely. So far this month, month to date, we are running about 2.6 degrees above average, and we are a bit wetter than average too, just shy of 1.75 inches of rain above where we typically would be. And we've already hit what we would typically see in the month of July and surpassed that. So even if it didn't rain from here on out, we would still end up above average. But we do have some wet weather in the forecast too. Here's a live look in our iCam in Old Saybrook. Certainly nothing to worry about out there. We can see some lingering cloud cover outside tonight. Areas that see that, especially near the shoreline right now, aren't seeing their temperatures fall quite as quickly. But in northern Connecticut, northwestern, northeastern Connecticut, our live view here in Torrington showing quiet conditions in the northwestern part of the state. But overhead, the clouds have cleared, and that means the temperatures are falling more quickly. We have high pressure out near the Great Lakes that will move overhead tomorrow and is going to ensure another sunny day across the state. And look at this, 60 in Syracuse right now, 63 in Albany. This cooler air is coming in on a northerly wind, and so temperatures are forecast to keep on dropping as the night goes on. We're down to 60 in Salisbury and Putnam right now. It's 61 in Windsor Locks, 59 in Willimantic. But look at the difference as you head to the shoreline with that offshore wind direction. 72 in New Haven, 70 in Groton. So we're still in the lower 70s, about 10 degrees higher along the 95 corridor right now. But we start to see more 50s get mixed in as we get into the pre-dawn hours, and we'll see temperatures bottom out tonight about 50 to 55 degrees inland. Some upper 40s possible in the northwestern part of the state, mid and upper 50s along the shoreline. A great day to spend some time outside tomorrow. Just make sure you have the sunscreen nearby as temperatures top out between about 75 and 80 degrees. Could even see some lower 80s mixed in. Muggier on Wednesday and turning a bit warmer, mid and upper 80s, but just Thursday, Friday, and Saturday where we're back in the 90s, overnight lows in the 70s. We are forecasting our third heat wave of the year for inland Connecticut with that 3-day stretch, feeling more like it's 95 to 100 Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And along the shoreline will be in the upper 80s, mid-90s Friday, upper 80s on Saturday. In fact, we could see records get challenged both for the Hartford area and Bridgeport on Friday. We're forecasting to be within a degree for the Hartford area, and we are forecasting the record in Bridgeport, certainly adding to our 90-degree day tally so far this year. If this forecast pans out, we'd be at 17 days at or above 90 for the Hartford area. In a typical year, we see 20. When it comes to storm chances, we're thinking dry on Thursday, maybe an isolated storm risk Friday. There's a greater chance for storms on Saturday. That means while we're still muggy Sunday and Monday, we do get some relief from the humidity and temperatures drop out at the 90s. We can't rule out an isolated storm at this point in time on Sunday, but be sure to check back with Jill Gilardi in the morning as this is a bit of an evolving situation.
All right, Mike, thank you very much. Still ahead.